Hi, everyone. It is great to be here with you here on World Kindness Day. I know many of you are feeling the strain of this deeply challenging time, and I want you to know I feel it too. There are just so many uncertainties, so much pain right now. As we see these cases of COVID spiraling across the country, I know you can feel helpless and fearful about what the next few months will bring. What I've come to realize is that we face a contagion far more insidious than just the virus, and that is fear. Fear paralyzes us, and it leaves us turning inward and away from one another. It prevents us from being there to support each other. But that's exactly what we need to do right now. We must act with strength against this virus, and we must act against it right now. But it is going to take courage to get us through these next few months. I want you to know that we can do this. I know I've seen you and what you can do. We are all very weary of these precautions we've been taking for a year. It seems like a year that feels like an eternity, and it won't be much longer. But it's easy to let our guard down, especially around those we love the most. But it is because we love them that we must remain vigilant and continue practicing those actions that we know make all the difference. Washing your hands, wearing a mask, proven, and keeping that 6 feet apart, that physical distancing from one another. It's not social distancing, it's physical. We must make sacrifices this holiday season to safeguard all of the holidays to come. In doing so, we will be creating those layers of Swiss cheese that keep us safe. And you've heard me talk about these before. But I want you to know that there is another layer created through simple acts too, and that is kindness. The stress of these times can be so overwhelming that just getting through the day, I know it can feel like an accomplishment. We need to recognize the effects that stress has on our health and on our well-being, as well as the health and well-being of everyone around us in our community. When we are stressed out over long periods of time, it wears us down, lowers our immune system. It makes us more vulnerable to illness, and therefore more prone to getting sick, as well as more prone to getting into conflict with others. Being kind, both to ourselves and to our neighbors, reduces all these negative effects. The seemingly simple acts you do to treat yourself gently and to treat others with dignity and compassion and love can lead to profound benefits, and that over time will help heal us as a community. The coming months are going to be difficult. You know I'll tell you the truth. And we are already seeing the grave consequences of this virus's third wave. I believe we've reached a critical inflection point, and that we can continue this downward spiral, or we can together contain this virus and change our course. And in doing so, we can also lift up one another. Imagine for a moment that each kind act we perform is contagious too, and that it has the power to grow exponentially, just like the virus. What if we all choose to be kind? What if we all helped one another through this time, through this storm, and gave each other a lift up onto our life raft? During this difficult time, caring for one another will help us keep our sense of community, common purpose, and give meaning to what we are experiencing. And it can help us get through. Our country's deep divisions have been exposed by this virus. They weren't caused by it. And kindness has that ability to help us unite and help us heal. I've seen what you can do in support of one another. You've already done so much. One of my favorite examples of this recently was the story of Bonnie Bowen. You may know her, 91 years old, a community member who started painting these watercolors at the beginning of the pandemic. Very whimsical and beautiful, and they helped so many of us stay engaged. She created one of me and my daughter that I have to tell her will forever be a treasure to me. Bonnie's paintings went viral. They were in news outlets nationwide. And you may know also that Bonnie this fall contracted COVID-19 at 91, which is so dangerous, as we know. When Bonnie got sick, her family received more than 200,000 prayer requests and countless well wishes from people they'd never even met. Our community rallied for her, and she recovered. She recovered, and she's painting again. Please let us keep that kind of unity and goodwill going. As we see it get dark and these days are shortening and the temperatures are dropping, let us look around and just see if there's anyone anywhere near you who isn't making it, just in your world. How can you help them? On days when you feel like you're not making it, take a moment, just a moment, be gentle, just reflect. How can you take care of yourself? That's enough. I want to ask you to do something. Every time you put on your mask, I want you to pause, take a deep breath, and just check in with yourself. Make this a habit. Check in with yourself and how you're feeling. This can really help you reset and go forward a little more intentionally. As we wake up to the challenge ahead of us, I need you to dig deep one more time. Our groups around us need us to do kindness, and one of the most important is our frontline workers. Please let them know we have their backs. We have to recommit to taking care of ourselves to keep them safe. They're exhausted. They've been going for almost a year, and the hospitals are so overwhelmed right now. Remember those meals you made them. Remember the cookies you dropped off. I am telling you, that support would really make a difference. So please, let's commit to act on love, not hate. Let us act on kindness and not fear. Being courageous, and we do need to be courageous now, does not mean that you don't have fear, but it means you keep going anyways. So I ask you again, don those capes, don your mask, don kindness, and we will go on this journey with you. Civil rights activist Ella Baker said, "Give the people light and they will find their way." Please let us shine the light of kindness on one another during this dark and challenging time. Let's make it a little lighter, just a little bit easier on ourselves and our neighbors. Doing so will help us emerge from the darkness a stronger, brighter community. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart and on behalf of all my colleagues here at the Columbus Foundation. We want you to please take care of yourselves and please take care of one another. Let us spread the light. Let us give people light. Be well.